Ready, 1, 2, 3. We have a package here. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, and I've already had a sneak peek. Not very good at opening. And what do we have here? Life is full of moments. My second published book. Expected publication date 28th of March. I'm just going to read the back because I can't remember even what I wrote about it. We all have to face death, that our loved ones and our own. We all have to face death, that of our loved ones and our own mortality. We tremble with fear, and grief is heart-wrenching. In these times, it's important to appreciate how death can bring people together, ignite connections through shared memories. Death shows us that life needs to be celebrated. Through her poetry and prose, Trisha Doherty explores tough themes as a way to work through difficult but decidedly human emotions. Wow, I don't think I wrote that. I think they did. And that's actually beautiful because, yes, I have been doing that. And in this book especially. So I really, really do hope you buy it or purchase it for yourself. I'm sending some out to some well-deserved people that have supported me and been my ear. But other than that, I believe I'll let everybody know when the pre-sale happens. Generally, I'll get an email notification of when that might be, but they have said expected 28th of March. If you're in Australia, you can generally buy it online from Barnes & Noble, from Pegasus directly, but it comes from the UK and comes directly from the UK. I believe last time Amazon had my 50 Days of Poems, so maybe Amazon again. But I'll confirm all the links where it can be purchased. For the UK, it's a little bit easier because it's been published in the UK. The chemist W.H. Smith, or I think you call it the drugstore because it has like all bits and pieces. My cousin actually bought one from there and it was quite easy and one of the cheapest ways to buy it as well. And again, I'll confirm. And Readings Australia online, only online, not in store. So I suppose what you could do is just go to your bookstores and ask if they're selling it. People like Readings in Melbourne, Victoria, because the more people actually ask for it, the more likely they are to actually stock it in store for people to buy and look at. Sorry, I said I'm a lot up. Do apologise, but I've not had a very good day. So, but I will, between me and my partner, will provide people links of where you can purchase it once it's all confirmed. It'll probably be us doing a Google search. As I said, Pegasus themselves will sell them. Some people don't like the Pegasus website. It depends on who you are, whether it's easy or not. I mean, obviously they're going to be the cheapest version to purchase it. But as I said, W.H. Smith in the UK, I think that was £7.99. That was the last book. I don't know what this one is. And yeah, so I will read it in its paperback form again, even though I pretty much know what it says and I read it the other day in my computer. But if you have lost a loved one, there's quite a few poems, or as the proper correct word is, what I write is more like a prose, that's correct, in dealing with those difficult, dark times. It's also about if you've ever felt out of sync with the people around you, and not necessarily your friends or family, but people that you work with, people that you've gone to school with. Why don't you quite fit the mold, or how do you feel about it when you don't quite fit the mold? And there's a little bit of a mini biography, and not quite what led me to write these, but it goes towards what it took for me to write these. Basically, a lot of things have happened in my life, and this book has brought out a lot of anxiety because it's actually quite personal. But I wanted to do that because in a way it's cathartic, and in another way there are people that know me that don't know me, if that makes sense. So and as I've said to everybody, it doesn't matter who reads the book or who they might think they know that you know, the other people I'm talking about in this book. It's my story only. It's no one else's story. It's my perspective. It's my it's my occurrences and my issues. So I do hope you go out and buy it. Life is full of moments, and that was actually inspired by one of my children, and I think I kind of covered it in my last YouTube video, which was about changing your words when things go wrong, instead of getting upset and angry, which I don't like sudden changes or plans not going the way they need to be. So instead of being upset and angry and all of that, change it to life is an adventure, and kind of turn it around a little bit if you can in your mind, because sometimes you can do all the planning in the world and it's still not going to come to fruition. So life is full of moments is what it's based on, because life is full of, and especially for me, maybe when you read the book you'll understand it, it is full of itty bitty moments. It might be 1 minute, it might be an hour, it might be a whole day, it might be a week, it might be a month, but it's absolutely full of moments. And the cover is it is what I wanted, and obviously, you know, it's what we take in as babies, the children, and you know, and at some point we're adults and we have to make our own way and how we go about that. So I wasn't meaning to do a YouTube video, but I thought, why not? The box is here, I'll quickly do one. Yeah, so please keep a lookout for when and where this is going to be on sale. And as I said, if you go and knock on your bookstores, then, you know, the more people that ask for it, the more likely they are to actually stock it inside, which also helps with costing as well, so you don't have to get it delivered and so forth. All right, thank you. Sorry. Yes, and I'm excited and anxious and all the rest of it. All right, bye.